Why are home prices so different in the different parts of Northeast Florida? In this video, we're gonna break down all the reasons. You've heard of a couple, like location, 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 but we're gonna break down all the reasons and factors that play into the effect of why home prices are different in different parts of town. So no matter where you are in the country, location is an important factor when it comes to the overall price of a home. So neighborhoods closer to the coast or closer to water, own water, have waterfront views, those tend to just typically have higher prices no matter where you are in the country. And then also location-wise, depending on the schools that it's near or the amenities that that community may have, that always plays into effect in the pricing of a home. So location is very important, not only here in Northeast Florida, but just across the country in general. Supply and demand is also a huge factor in anything that you buy, not just homes. So if the area has high demand but limited supply, the prices are just going to go up. Also here in Northeast Florida though, we have a growing population. 1,200 people a day the past 2 years have moved to Florida. We have a strong job market. We also have the snowbirds or the influx of people that have retired recently. And when you just add all those factors together with supply and demand, prices do go up depending on the location. So the economic factors do play a role in how prices vary depending on the area. So if there's a strong economy, diverse job opportunities, and a low unemployment rate, those areas often have a little bit higher priced homes because the people that are working there can afford them. Then you have housing inventory. So the type of homes that are available in that area can impact the prices. For example, if you're in an area that has more luxury homes or condos, that can kind of like skew the average price point for that part of town. On the opposite end though, if you have a surplus of affordable housing opportunities and options for people, it keeps the prices lower in those parts of town. Conversely, if you have a surplus of more affordable homes, that can keep the average purchase price lower. Then you have development and infrastructure. So when you have investments into infrastructure, such as new highways, public transportation, malls, places to shop, sports teams, parks, those kind of things can make an area more attractive, which is ultimately going to boost the prices of the homes around there because more people will want to be in those areas. Then you have the factor of property age and condition. So if a home is older and it has a lot of renovations that still need to be completed, that can be very costly for somebody. And then if you have newer construction, move-in ready homes, you don't have to go in and update everything the moment you move in. Those can sometimes be less expensive. So the condition and the age of a home can influence where the prices are for that area. So then you have local regulations. And what I mean by that is you have zoning laws and building codes that can impact the affordability for a home and the availability for them. So in some areas, they may limit the amount of new homes that can be built. And so that can just honestly just lead to higher prices. Then you also have the property size and features of itself. So if a home has a pool or a couple acres of land, updated kitchens and bathrooms, then those homes typically can ask for a higher price and sell for more than homes that do not have those luxuries. Then we have market sentiment. So market sentiment is influenced by the interest rates, how the economy's doing, and that can lead to fluctuations in home prices. We saw the past couple years when interest rates were 3%, home prices skyrocketed quickly, over 40% in just a matter of a couple of years. On the inverse though, if we are in a declining situation, on the inverse end, if we're in a recession, then those home prices may decline. Another reason is due to the local amenities and the lifestyle for that area. So the quality of life in an area matters. How are the schools? How are the healthcare facilities around there? Are there recreational opportunities? Are there community pools? Is it a golf cart community? When there's a lot of extra amenities like those things, it can tend to raise the prices because it affects supply and demand. People want to be in those areas. If you're in a competitive situation and there are multiple offers on a home, the prices tend to go up. If you're the only one making an offer on that home, you typically have a little bit more room to work with and you have more negotiation power. So it's important to note that all of these reasons can change and they can fluctuate over time. So if you're considering buying a home in Northeast Florida, it's advisable that you just work with a local real estate expert who can provide insight to the specific market conditions and just help you make an overall informed decision when it comes to such a large purchase.